Live on both. That's good. Switch that. There we go. So we're right back to the beginning, as unfortunately Cauliflower's journey ended in defeat. But now we have Carrot. Alright. Honestly, I might mix it up a little bit, because being a magic character has not helped us the past couple of times. I think we might just need to be a bruiser. This doesn't actually matter a ton, but it'll give us a good early game option for fighting in melee. I don't care super much about her magic this time. So Carrot is going to be a melee bruiser. I don't know what class she's going to be yet, but we'll figure that out when it comes to it. And we can skip all this because we're going to defend Hoshido. I used Branch of Fate mostly just because I do not like the first couple of chapters that much on repeat playthroughs. Alright. We've still got a very good Jacob if I remember correctly. Yeah, level 6. All start now, solid. We will... Yeah, we'll just take him out. Would have been nice for Rinka to get some experience there, but that's fine, honestly. Let you go again.
I can always count on you.
If I remember right. Yeah, you do an okay job tanking. You don't take that much from him, so that's fine. Oh, I should put Camilla's up, just in case. Because she scares me.
Defeated by fear.
Now here's hoping Takumi can live long enough to do that in the regular story.
Thank you.
Strength and defense, both good for this. We'll take... Whoops, I didn't actually mean to commit to that attack. Bright side, we get some shield gauge. Downside, we might be dead. Yeah, well, let's just see how this goes. He hits a 20. That's a bad start. That's a real bad start. The Fates math is fating. Alright. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. He got the counter strikes. Alright. So that's all set. Let's get through all of this because it's mostly just tutorial. Oh, that's right. We can't skip through this. Dawn Armory. Oh, no. We want the rod shop so we can change classes right now.
Alam Eh?
Free Subaki's Pike. We'll go ahead and take these. I mostly care about the boots because movement is kind of important. Don't mind me, almost tripping and falling while sitting. Alright, we've already seen a lot of these supports, so we can kind of skip through some of the early ones.
What's that?
Free Guiding Ring. Support bonus for them. And some rice. Alright, let's make this a little nicer. I'm never gonna do anything in PvP, so you're gone. You're gone. We will hold on to you purely for if I want to show supports later. And you will very likely never get used, but I feel weird deleting you because you're literally where I live, so. Alright, we will go ahead and not buy any of those. We'll buy some of these, some of these. Like 4 of each to start is fine. We're never going to use the ballistician, let's be honest here. And then that's kind of all we need for now. Oops. Alright, what kind of reclassing do we got? We don't really have anything good for shurikens, so you won't be able to reclass this time. I don't care about shove. So I could turn you into a fighter. And I think I will. Just for purely the better stats. +1 strength, +1 speed, +4 skill. That's the good stuff. You... Oh, I could make Kaze into a healer. Be a fast healer, so that has some utility. And then he'd come in as a D rank butler. That'd be kind of fun. We'll do Kaze healer. He won't be good. I don't think his magic growth is very good at all, but... you can have that heal staff. Jacob, we are gonna make you as close to that monster we had last time as possible, which starts as a ninja. I think I'm gonna do Master Ninja for the better stats early on, and then pick up Duplicate later.
As you will.
We're just gonna lean real hard into Jacob being our best combat unit for a little bit. I could do double Troubadour, honestly. I don't really care that much about what Shrine Maiden / Priest give you. And then for Carrot, I might just go like Mercenary or something. Something hitty. She's got good stats across the board. It's just a question of what do I want her to be. And I think well-rounded is probably fine. I don't really want to do a DLC class off the bat. I think I will go mercenary just because I'm already planning a little bit for future characters. Alright, Kaze, Bloomfestal, Sakura Bloomfestal. That's kind of all we have at the moment. We can pick that up when Tsubaki joins this map. Alright. So we got Hana and Tsubaki. Tsubaki, I know for a fact, at the end of this map, I want him to be a general. Hey, you start with Lockduck. That's fun. I think that's fun. Now, there we go. Now we're good.
Hey!
Huh?
I knew it.
No.
What?
Wait.
Ugh.
I mean, if someone walked up to me with that haircut, I also wouldn't believe that they were my friend. Alright, pick this up, which is the Armor Slayer? Seraph Robe. Armor Slayer's over here. Suppose I could have set Sakura up to get a class change this turn, but it's fine. It's not that important. Oh, I was going to trade it there. Alright, we're getting you up into the thick of it. What's your passive again? 1,002 spaces, take -2. So we're going to want her pretty close to the front line. That's a chunky bit of damage. Alright. You get your first heal stat or heal experience of the game. And he only heals 8 right now. It is going to be an uphill battle for him. Now we could have done the shuriken for the guaranteed victory on the counter, but it's fine.
I could do no less.
We will let Jacob go again, because having him pretty close to my front line is going to be good for the debuffs. And then I think I can kind of just set up a good... Actually, that's right, archers. Yeah, you're still fine. Yeah, I can set up a good defensive line just like this.
Much obliged.
And we can just wait with you. Oh, Sakura doesn't counter, that's right. I, for some reason, thought it would default to Rinka. But there was no real guarantee of that. I'm not 100% sure why I thought that. Oof, that's only 15. You can't really do much from here. We'll go for a weakening strike here. But more importantly, it means he is support striking and doing not as much as I was expecting. That at least is one down.
Thank you.
Get a level up on each of them. Oh, I didn't get Dragon Fang this time, but
Help.
that's not the end of the world. Good fortune's a good skill, though. Luck and lethality. Yeah, trigger percent of luck stat, which isn't great at the moment, but it's fine. It's fine. You're really the only safe one who can go over here and whack him.
You're done.
We can do a little trade chain here. Oh, you could have given Kaze another action, but that's fine. I see we are repeating a lot of the same poor decisions as last time. That's not quite dropping him. 8, 16, 20. So no matter what, he survives, but we can at least make it so that whoever counters into him gets the win. That might be bad. Yeah, I did not think this through. They can't. Okay, they all four could, but it's fine because it didn't matter a ton. Ooh, that was a little spooky. Did you get D rank access from that? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, heal up Tsubaki. Take the win here. Man, I forgot how rough it is for Hana early on. I'm now remembering that she did very much fall off later game in my previous run, so we're gonna see what happens this time.
Thanks. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's still so fun. Yeah, we'll go here. Go for accuracy. It's Fates, sometimes it hates me. Then can you... Perf. I didn't even have to worry, alright.
Allow me to join.
Sorry.
And we just have the axe fighter to worry about. He's not too scary.
Let's go.
We get the Zera level up. Yeah, Fates' gameplay is so fun. Even just trying out a bunch of different builds has been a blast on this. And Tsubaki can just wait.
Be careful. This will do.
Alright. We'll finish him off with a carrot.
You may rely on me.
Guess I did it right.
We're a good way through her levels. So let's see, it's... You two can both reach. So Rinka there. We'll put archers up just in case. I didn't worry about them. Okay. Hit her the -2 damage from Sakura.
We can do this.
And you can honestly tank pretty well as well, so you're fine there.
Won't give up.
Keep burning Bloom Festal just because heal could actually matter with how low his magic is.
Leave it to me.
Alright. That's weirdly enough better HP or strength growth than what he normally gets when he's a ninja, but I'll take it. Alright. We're taking 7. Oh, she dodged. Perfect. Which means this guy definitely's not dropping her. Didn't even try for it. I think the archer spawns in next turn. That's something to be worried about, but it's not the end of the world right now. We'll just whack him.
Serves you right.
82. Can't quite one round him. Oh, your speed is just not good enough yet. What can you... Ooh, no. What can you do to him? With the pike, you drop him, and even if they both hit, you don't die.
Don't forget me.
Of course.
Get some good chunk of experience. And then with a support strike, you can actually drop this guy. Perfect.
You may rely on me. You must go.
So fast.
Then we can chip into him with Jacob and let Broccoli finish, because I don't believe that Archer has movement. Yeah, perfect.
Be steady.
That went well.
Alright, next time she even acts, she's leveling up. That's good. Alright. Heal up Tsubaki, just because him being that low makes me nervous.
Thanks.
And then Kaze go again. He's gonna need a lot of work to become usable in his current state. We'll give this one to Rinka.
Thanks.
Oh, he just annihilates him. Got it.
Many thanks.
Alright, what do we get for a carrot level up?
I'm here to help.
I'll take it. Magic leveling up when her Bane is magic and she's in a non-mage class is weird, but I've seen weirder in this game. Alright. We'll drop you there. You can also tank pretty well. I think this is the point where it's entirely safe to swap him to a knight. You don't need his speed or flying as much. There's an idea. I could make Hana our cavalier. Just to get her something other than these kind of middling bases at best. Just for something for her.
Let's have fun.
+2 strength and defense, +2 movement. I will take that. We'll give Rinka some more speed. This serves double purpose as it allows me to put her there. Then I think I just want to trade that Naginata right onto Hana to give her already kind of mid bulk a little bit of buffer. Oh, she's taking no damage from this. That's beautiful.
Can I help?
Alright. So what can you do now? You can do some damage. Not a lot, but some. With the buff from Tsubaki, it's actually pretty okay. But, guess who's going to be doing a whole lot more? This man is a unit, and I love him for it. Knight Tsubaki might be one of my favorite builds we came up with. Alright. We will probably do you as my double activation this turn.
We can do this.
Just to get this archer fully dealt with.
Let's go. More fuel for the fire.
Speed, defense, and resistance are all pretty good. HP plus 5 is very nice. And then we just delete this man. Man, I love that little spin the Master Ninjas do. Is it practical? No. Is it fun? Yes. Alright, heal. Risk taking one attack, but it's fine.
Impressed.
I'm afraid this will be messy.
Alright, the first lethality of the run. Jacob has decided he wants to continue his role from the previous failed Iron Man and become the best. That's 14 damage. Good lord, Sakura. I need you to have less glass bones.
Thank you.
Then we will let Hana actually deal with this guy.
Stay calm.
Phew.
Let's see what she gets for a level up. She got strength, I guess. Room is plus 3 damage. Nice. Solid enough skill for early game. And then we'll just gonna keep pressing up. Because I want that treasure chest.
I'll try my best.
Right side, that attack got Kaze a level up, so level 8, and he's still incredibly mid. Kaze, come on. I want to do some dumb stuff with you. You just gotta level up your magic a little.
We won't give up.
It'll be funny. That is a very Azura level up. I would not be surprised if her defenses do not increase from this point on.
You have my support.
Good dodge. Alright, they're all coming in. Azura can get to there. which means we can open the chest this turn safely. I mean, I say safely, but there is just the one knight, so it's not like we were in a lot of danger. But I'm paranoid, okay? I've lost 2 of these. Armor Slayer. We could give it to Tsubaki. He is on level 5. Good lord, he just crushes this man. I know he's got the debuffs, but still.
I win this one.
Perfect. Those are the only stats I care about. If you get resistance, that's neat, but that's a 3-point defense swing this level up.
Shall we?
Boy just became the bulk. 21 defense at level 6 is gross. I see now why they put Tsubaki in Pegasus Knight. It's because if they put him in another class, he would have been too strong. But also maybe they could have picked another class. We'll go for the Iron Naginata. I don't care a ton about how much damage he outputs this turn. I mostly just want him to draw some aggro and survive. And I have full faith in his ability to do both. I might throw Jacob in there for if Silas wants to attack him. That works.
What should we do?
Get those debuffs on him so that one of my lower level characters can whack Silas.
This will
Strength match. Alright. I'll take a good level up for you.
so sorry.
And he crits. My goat. A death that I was way more upset at the end of the last run than I thought I would be. Because I have never given a crap about Tsubaki, but Knight Tsubaki just hits different. Alright, for this one, we're going to let Hana take it. Because I want to try and make some use of her. And I think in Cavalier she might be workable. Probably not good, but workable. I think I want to give Corin this one. Allegedly, yes. I can neither confirm nor deny that, as Nintendo scares me. But Citra Knightley might be a really good program for if you're playing your legally purchased Nintendo DS game, 3DS games.
I'm sorry I let you down.
No.
What?
Hey! What was that?
Yeah, I also did download a patch to make this a little nicer to look at, because I figure if I'm going to be streaming this for who knows, with the fact that this is attempt number 3 of the Ironman, and this one made it all the way to the chapter before the last run made it to the chapter before Xander, before I team wiped.
Yeah.
So this time we're going to try and keep some key people alive.
No. You have my...
Yes.
If there's one thing I'll prove through this game, it's not that I'm good at it, but it's that I'm tenacious.
No! Please. No.
What?
So... Yes. Fates be praised. I'll help too!
I won't allow it.
I refuse. Sakura. Hey.
Yeah, Fates is a lot of fun.
Thank you so very much.
I'll type it in chat, but it is Citra Nightly. There's a couple of different versions of Citra. Nightly is the one I find runs the most stable for stuff like this. Especially since I play the game even more extra legally, where I have a couple of mods mixed into the mix.
Saizo.
Yeah. Listen. Right.
And I think we just kind of forgot Silas was in that cutscene. Alright. We got Carrot and Jacob, B support. I don't really care that much about their supports. I kind of don't like a lot of the Corrin supports because I'm not a huge Corrin fan. But I think the retainer ones tend to be the worst because it's pretty much the retainer going, "This is why I'm awesome," and Corrin just going, "Yep." They didn't want to give Corrin more of a personality than just very transparently good and also easy to project on. I actually don't know that I've ever done Kaze and Sakura supports because they usually are not on the team at the same time, perhaps unsurprisingly, and we're just going to skip this one because it's the worst of both of them. This is two characters that I've grown to like, but good lord are their supports with each other just the worst. Alright. Last time we went Sky Knight Silas. That didn't end well for him. Do we want to make Silas our samurai? Make him our speed demon? Kind of puts him in the same position that Hana was just in, but he at least has C rank swords. He's got elbow room. We'll give it a shot. I'm unlikely to use Silas long term. Mostly just because I hate his hair. I'm gonna be honest, that's 90% of my beef with him. Alright, Saizo is just really good. No matter what class you put him into. He could be my early archer. Do I want him to be my early? He might. I think he's my early archer. Where was the... Am I blind? Yes, Orion's Bolt. He's going to be slow, but he's going to hit like a truck. And honestly, Saizo's speed growth, he might just hit a couple of them. And Orochi, you are bad enough that I'm going to give you a DLC class because you kind of need it. Have some speed. Please. I tried so hard to make Orochi work in the previous two runs, but good lord, her speed stat cripples her so much. Okay, is anyone still in their base class? Just Azura, and I like my dancer enough to be okay with that. Alright.
Please, take your time.
You get an iron club and a Roman club. You get an iron katana. You're getting a bow. You're getting a Naginata, even though you'll never use it, and an Ox Spirit. And then we have a little bit of extra cash, so we'll buy a couple of extra weapons. We could do the Kodachi. It's not a bad option. Oh, we'll give you It's a little bit of favoritism because I want carrot to matter this run because cauliflower did not last run and broccoli was okay but didn't live long. 5 HP, not a bad option for pretty much anyone. We're also going to give you the boots so that you can move around more. This is just the objectively correct decision. Alright, we got 5 HP, 4 luck. I kind of want you triggering good fortune on because I get the feeling you're going to take a lot of damage. So we'll give you the luck. HP. I might give to Hana, but we'll do a couple more maps and see who we're looking. Free bamboo pole, I'll take that. You're kind of my only unit who has a good enough strength to matter on that. You also, for free, get the javelin. Tsubaki's inventory is just kind of cracked just from the luck of the draw, because good lord, this when his base skill is 14 is so good. We are going to go pick up Mozu, who I have no idea what I'm going to make her. I made her a Cavalier last time, and it was pretty good, but I get the feeling we could do more for her. We're also going to ignore this tragedy, just like the story will after this chapter.
We have trouble.
No.
So Mozu gets aptitude, which I don't actually... 10% odds of increasing every stat. And then the heal. Mozu's pretty good at pretty much everything. She just doesn't really have a super defined role as her issue. Bozu can be really useful, especially in Conquest. But we get Takumi, and he's just really, really good. If you give him a bow, so... I'd like to level up Orochi. Hopefully she survives. Okay, she can get there. Oh, hey, Gord. Oh, whoops. I just saved over an entirely blank slot. Alright. Get him to go again so that he can chip in.
Many thanks.
Now I know it's tempting to crit with those 2 11s, but I really would prefer if you didn't.
You are about to be served.
He didn't crit, so I'll give him credit for that, but that's not better. Jacob, please, other units need experience. Throw her out behind him. Rinko will likely play my rear guard here and kind of deal with the 2 faceless that come up from behind. But we'll see how it plays out. It might be Orochi dealing some chip damage into him as well. This girl needs some power and needs it fast.
Allow me to join.
She hits real hard when she hits and when she's not doubled and immediately killed. Let Orochi go again to get her out of danger. She can support Tsubaki, why not? And then just gonna keep pushing everyone up. Man, I love Night Tsubaki. It's impressive how late he can be. Just an absolute beast. Alright. Yeah, we'll let you walk Spirit here.
Delightful.
Getting some good experience on her, which is nice. Hopefully it'll matter. She's just a unit that can get so easily screwed by 1 or 2 bad level ups because she really needs the speed.
I'm impressed.
Alright. Let's see what we're up against. Only 7 damage, not bad.
Look me in the eyes.
I think Azura heals 2 or 3 of that. Oh, I forgot to swap him off of his javelin. It's not super important this time, but
Thanks.
wouldn't mind dealing a little more damage with him. And having a potential for crit with his insane skill stat. More of the best, alright. Alright, he's going down that way, which I don't love. Oh, that's right, seal resistance is her skill, not seal defense like I thought. Seal defense is lance fighter.
In the cards.
Or spear fighter, whatever they're called. We can actually get you a level up this turn. Because even if you don't drop the dude, you can do a good chunk into him. Which would be nice. She got defense. I will absolutely take that on Azura. Alright, let's see what you can get for your first level up, Orochi.
Delightful.
Yep, that's honestly about right. Pardon me. Alright. Move you forward. Get you to where we can recruit Mozu next turn. And just have you keep tanking.
Thanks.
I could see how Mozu does as a knight, but I fear then my army becomes really slow. She could be a Sky Knight, I suppose. It's not a bad option for her, I don't think. I'm mostly just concerned with her survivability,
Are you okay?
and
I'm here.
Pegasus Knights have not been
So
great
sorry.
at surviving in my runs. What do we got for lance classes? We got Cavalier, Knight. We could just make her directly a spear fighter. That might not be a bad option. Just kind of better in every way. Let's go for it. We'll get her seal defense so that she can serve as a debuff for a little bit. 2 luck is a little distressing, but it is what it is. Six, 8, 5. Give this one to Azura. Let Azura crack some skulls. She doesn't have that insane strength stat for nothing. Pardon me.
I can do this. You must know it.
Oh, I probably should have had Jacob in his backup. If I could have, just to get the extra debuffs from the shuriken. Alright. You don't give any strength, unfortunately. Let Corn get one. Sorry, Carrot.
It's over.
So I don't have to worry about that one. You give 4 strength, which I don't think is enough. No, you deal 1 damage. Can you chip in non-lethally? No, you cannot. What do you give for support, though? Just 3. Probably can't get her this one, so we'll wait for another one to show up. There's gonna be plenty of options for faces for her to punch. Not a great level up. Not the worst, but not great. Thank you for the follow up, Ash. 10, very kind of you. Alright. Go here. Let Azura dance.
I'm impressed.
And then get her to the 11 strength to 10 speed, yeah, or at least. That's a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, Fates' gameplay is still so good. It holds up so well even to today. It's so fun to play.
Sorry.
I'm mildly concerned now. The second one should be fine. Conquest is really good. Unfortunately, I've actually been kind of getting my butt kicked at Birthright because I have been playing very poorly. So I'm terrified of when I get to Conquest again.
You won't stop me.
Also, Jesus Christ. The low percent crits on Carrot here. She has decided she wants victory.
I can always count on you.
Alright. You can actually drop this guy, nice.
I'll live. What do you know?
47, that's pretty good. Yeah, I remember the port map. Oh, whoops, walked right by her. Chapter 10 of Conquest. The thing that's ruined, I think, 3 of my attempts to Iron Man it because I keep losing Camilla just because
Thank you.
some bad luck, some poor planning on my part, I'll be fully honest, but a whole lot of pain. I don't know how people can get through that on higher difficulties deathless. I've seen people do it and I still don't believe it. Alright, we get level 10 Corrin.
I'm here to
String skill, luck, resist. Alright. And we get the strong riposte. Love this skill. Go for the 8 either way, so it's fine. Just don't crit, don't proc lethality. We're good. Thank you. The one downside to have Jacob being my chip-in is I also have him as a very dangerous build for chipping. Alright, next time she attacks, she just gets a level. That'll be beautiful. What do you get for a level up? Magic? Alright, magic skill. Even some defense in there? Hell yeah. Throw you here. Just to get Azura free sing.
Won't give up.
It's definitely going to be interesting when I get around to Revelations and Conquest on this channel. Because I have played Revelations, I think, a total of twice, and I didn't enjoy either time. So we'll see how me being able to change classes freely affects that. Revelations is just such a hard game for me to recommend. Because I think it has the worst map design of the three, the worst storyline of the three, and it doesn't really do a lot to redeem it because the map design is also the worst of the three with the sheer insane gimmicks of some of the map. It's just a rough mix for me. Yeah. And also, the reveal that it was all a space dragon all along. It's not exactly satisfying ending, guys. I know he's not technically a space dragon, but that's all I can think of with him. Okay, that's not a great Mozu. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I won't let you die. One more.
We're gonna try this again on your next level up, and you're gonna get more than speed, right? Right, Mozu?
I know. You saved me. Did I get stronger?
Alright. So, we'll let him take another hit with Mozu supporting and see how that goes. And we'll just chip in over here with some Hana support as long as you don't trigger lethality again.
Go.
Okay, thank you for having some chill, Jacob. Oh, I'll pick up lethality, but he doesn't have that great of a proc rate for it. He's already gotten it twice. He's had it for 2 maps. Man's a demon.
Intimidating.
You are excused.
Okay, 3 times. Jacob has no chill. Granted, I'm not helping by giving him a bunch of opportunities to proc it, but also I like Jacob, so there was a better than terrible chance he was going to get some favoritism anyway. Yep, skill and speed's fine. He's doing pretty well for himself. Oh, I could have danced there.
Me too.
Alright, Mosey, you're going to get something other than just speed, right? There, now we're talking. That's a level up. Hana, you can take this one. Probably should have given her someone to back her up just in case she missed that 2% because fate's math. But it's fine.
I won't lose.
Yeah, we'll let you be the supporter here. Give him the -2 damage, even though it doesn't matter, but that's fair. I do like that Revelations lets you use almost all the characters outside of the weird sort of characters that mostly just are the core and sexuals. Because I like a lot of the cast builds.
Fortune favors me.
And I like being able to mix and match. And I think you can do some real fun things. And a lot of the cast have really good supports with the opposing team. Like, what is it? Saizo and Baruka support is a personal favorite of mine.
Listen. Huh? Yeah. Yes. I'll do my best.
Oh, hell yeah. I love me some Awakening.
Eh?
Jacob, I need you to have just the tiniest amount of chill, please. I know I made you a ninja, or master ninja, but please. Nice. I'd love to hear that. Always nice when we can support local game stores and find something cool. I love Jacob just getting to be a dick sometimes. It's very refreshing. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. It's not gonna happen in this run. But good lord, Fire Emblem, please fix your... The fact that it's so common, too. It's distressing. You could just not. I'm gonna guess your name is pronounced Key, but I'm not positive. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Kai. Sorry about that. I could pretend it's me any other reason, but most of the time it's just me being bad at English. Yep. Fun fact, that did happen to a buddy of mine. He was a big fan of Azura just because he tends to like the singers and the dancers in Fire Emblem games. Married Azura on his first playthrough. I don't think ever played Revelations, but when I got to that point and told him, he was not having a good time.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, free coral, I'll take that.
Please.
I will be using a bunch of the upgrade materials, I guarantee you that. Alright, so Mozu is the only new addition, so we don't really need any new weapons. Yeah, because she's nowhere close to D rank yet. Wind Tribe. I feel bad that I forget Shigure exists a lot of the time. Because I feel like I get him in every run, but I never use him.
Please, be silent.
Oh.
Hmm. Listen.
No.
Yeah, a Falcon Knight so late in the game, and with his bases and his growth, he's usually not great. Yeah,
Big sister.
anyone who's watched me before can mention the long rants I'll go into about the baby dimensions and how much I hate them, and their existence bothering me to no end. So I'm gonna save the rant on this time and just say, yeah, Fates didn't do kids well. Awakening did them pretty well with the time travel story. And Genealogy apparently did them very well with the second generation time skip. And that's, I think, the only two ways you can make that really work.
What was that?
Yeah, Robin and Corin being able to marry second generation will never not bother me.
Oh. Let me explain.
So the Ella and Ophelia are real fun. I'm very excited to use them in Revelations and Conquest. Also, I'll have to make sure by then I have the Gay Fates option turned on, because I always forget to turn it on before I start streaming. I've tested the compatibility with the mods I have, and it should work. It hasn't caused any crashes, but I've also seen people complain about crashes, so I was gun shy at first.
Yes.
Because you cannot convince me that Soliel is not a girl kisser. Fire Emblem Redders are cowards. Further proof of this is Claude not being a boy kisser as well. Claude and Demetrius should have been buy options, and there is no way people could change my mind. Their writing is just so good.
Sakura, please forgive us. My apologies. Yes. Wait. Yeah.
Alright. Who are we leaving behind at the moment? Saizo. We're gonna leave Mozu behind instead. Oh, you didn't play the DLC. I'm so happy for you because it's so stupid. To make a long and very stupid story short, they are the same person. And the reason they're here is to help Corin achieve world peace. But you'll never find that out in the base game. And also, if you play any route but Revelations and Conquest, they all try to kill you at some point or another. It's so stupid. Instead of them just being like, yeah, we just wanted to... Or doing the actual reason, which was just, they're the three most popular child kids in, I think, Japan at the time. Just like how Rajat, Asugi, and Kaldori were Gaius, Cordelia, and Tharja, because those were the three most popular adults at the time of Awakening Fates' release. They all got to be characters too, but they made them second generation, so you could technically have Severa be her own mom's mom somehow. It's weird and dumb and I hate it, but also it's really funny to me personally. Because, oh my god, is it so stupid.
Help me grow stronger.
That's a level up, Hana. Thank you for that. Alright, we will... Either way, it's 9. That's fine.
Witness the strength of my tribe. Don't forget me.
Just to get some sizes, some bow experience, and some level up. Regular experience. There's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, I cannot say that I am sad for the lack of children in either of those games, because I feel like both games kind of had a roster where I definitely had some units that I forgot were in my army by the end of the game.
Oh, what fun!
Yeah, we doing some Birthright gaming.
We are all right.
We made it.
Yeah, I love Three Houses. I wish the beginning were a little easier to play through, because the route split taking that long hurts it a bit, even to me as someone who really enjoys it, when the first 8 maps are the same.
Well,
And then if you want to go Silver Snow or the Golden Deer, it's a lot more of the same, unfortunately.
we've got this.
But damn, is that game so fun to play. Alright, Azama, you are my husband. You do not get a choice in the matter now.
Oh, thank you.
Can't really get anyone onto... That was an accident.
I won't fail again.
We're just gonna pretend I didn't just waste an entire turn there. Yeah, that was a godsend in Three Houses, where my brain was just like, yeah, we have this hyperfixation, we're good.
Thanks.
Awakening is still real good. Love that game to death. It's still in my top 3. But I'm an old man who started before Awakening. I remember when Fire Emblem was on consoles, even though it is a game.
Extinguished.
I do find it really funny when people who started in the same generation as me with Path of Radiance act like the games have changed to an irreparable degree when a lot of it's still the same. They just kind of evened out a lot of the stuff that wasn't very good.
I'll earn some.
Like, I will never complain about them not locking me into 5 supports total. Yeah, I think Shadows of Valentia is a really bad game, but god is it pretty and the voice acting is excellent. Yeah, I have no idea why they went with Chibi Feet for Awakening, but it has definitely grown on me over time.
Back off.
Yeah, god-awful faithful to the map design. Also no axe units. Automatic point deduction for me as the axe man. Axes are my favorite weapon in every Fire Emblem game, even when they're awful. And then the fact that the units are very homogenized because all their stats are basically based on class promotions. You can have some units who are blessed and are way above what they should be, but like, just the fact that a lot of them won't be is a big bummer for me.
We can win this one. Me too.
Valid. We do not stand Colgate Aleer. If they were either their spoiler version where it's all red or the spoiler version where it's all blue through the entire game, probably would have been better. I wouldn't have been able to see it though, because fun fact about me, blue colorblind. So people had to tell me just how bad the Colgate was. Oh yeah, the dual katanas are always so pretty. I have always been a big fan of Sunrise, specifically on Hana, because number one, the dodge boost is ridiculous. And then I think it's just really neat seeing her dual wielding. And the fact that, unlike a lot of other games, they do dual wielding in a really cool way in this one, where it's just like them actually fighting like dual wielding. Engage bounces back and forth between some really excellent, subtle designs like Zelkov and Kagetsu, where they're just really, really solid 3D Fire Emblem designs. And then they have Tamara, who has a bunch of bubbles on her, and they never really explain why. It is fascinating.
Let's get started.
I don't dislike the bubbles, but I think it's because they grew on me over time, but visually when I first saw them, it took my brain some time to process. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, why does she just have bubbles on her dress? And I think to this day, I'm still going to be thinking about it. I might still be thinking about that a decade into the future. It's going to be one of the life's unanswered mysteries to me.
This should be simple. May I?
Alright. We will... Only thing I'm worried about is that mage for you. Everything else you can take. Yeah, I think they were really close to getting the pair up to a fairly well balanced with this game. If they kept going with it, it would have been really cool. Yeah, Engage did spell subtlety and fireworks with a lot of their character designs. Alright, I think it might just be time to pop this. Oh, whoops.
I need to get stronger.
Yeah. There's just a whole lot I can say about Engage's character design and writing. But also the game is really fun to play, and that's probably the problem for me. Yeah, Mavier looks like exactly what I would expect a magic-based knight. A little bit disappointing when you're like, okay, this is one of the 5 main villains you're going to fight 14 times. But then I compare him to the other 4 in that group, and it's like, oh no, I much prefer Mavier. I would much prefer just a sad knight with depression versus having to fight a masochist 14 times. Oh, I'm so excited for Fortune Weaves. Yeah, I'm torn because I liked a lot of what Engage did. I thought as a anniversary, what was it, the 25th anniversary game, it was fine, but also it very much felt like a celebration of the best and the worst aspects of Fire Emblem. Like, a lot of the good from the old games got brought back, and a lot of the bad from the new games got left in, and then some bad from the old games came back, and some really good from the new games got brought in. It very much felt like a celebration of the franchise. Unfortunately, it also felt like kind of airing out a lot of our dirty laundry too. Be like, oh yeah, no, that's right. There are reasons some people just don't like these games.
This fight is over.
Yeah.
No need to.
Oh yeah, there's a proximity trigger there. Yeah, the writing in Engage has the depth of a puddle, and it's sad that it's not awful. It's semi-competent in most places. It's just so bland. Ivy being discount Camilla will never not be funny to me, because they really took out a lot of the interesting things about Camilla just to make another character that's obsessed with the main character, which was the worst aspect of Camilla. You see,
My kill.
I've seen a lot of people really like the Engage DLC.
No
I actually hate it, and I think the specific reason I learned later on why I hated it is that I naturally play it like the intermediate difficulty of like the hard, not maddening or anything, but the DLC was awful for that game on the harder difficulties because the builds they give you for your characters is so bad. That's fair. I know a lot of people like the Tharia and those type of characters. Fair play to them. They have always been my least favorite. Minor story about my life. I had a sort of girlfriend in high school. It was like the equivalent of like two high schoolers who don't really super know what dating were. And then she started stalking me after we broke up. And never really liked him after that. Maybe unsurprisingly.
No hard feelings.
Yeah, I wish there was more to the Three Houses DLC was my thing, because I feel like they nailed a lot of the best parts of it, where the the character builds were much more well-rounded. I felt like everyone kind of got to contribute in that one. My main issue was it was really short, and also they didn't give Anna supports, and that's something I cannot forgive. Because I love Anna. We'll just sing. Yeah, I didn't even try maddening on the DLC for Engage. I had enough of a hard time on the regular hard difficulty. Wait, what? They gave Anna supports in Three Houses after it ended? Oh no, I gotta play Three Houses again. This is the worst. Hopefully it's with more than just Byleth, though, because I'm real tired of the Byleth supports. Yeah, the Engage DLC characters, they come in at a weird part, right? I think it's like they have to be chapter 15 or something like that. Man, I feel like it says a lot that I genuinely don't remember where they come back in. Give you some speed and luck. That's right. They come in at level 20, right? That's their gimmick. So if you recruit them early, you're just absolutely boned because all of the enemies in skirmishes jump up 15 levels.
Here I am. Oops, I slacked off.
Girl, I don't know if you can call it slacking off when you just killed a man. I don't know if that holds up in court.
Together we shall prevail.
Yeah, potentially a hot take. No outfit has ever come close to Robin's in terms of the Avatar ones. That is the standard by which I judge all of them, and they have all come up wanting. I really like the engage mechanic. I think it's a little too broken. I would definitely scale it back if they ever bring it to another game. But listen, I'm a fan of superheroes as much as the next guy. You give me the ability to hit a button and go Super Saiyan, I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, nothing like giving your tank the Ike rings, popping Great Ether, watching them take no damage, and then counter everything for death. Just Iron Katana for safety.
That went well.
Then we'll let you hit with the guard Naginata here.
I need a hand. Okay.
I do want them to do the one thing, though, that no Fire Emblem game has hit quite the same since Radiant Dawn, and that's make knives feel impactful.
I'll do my best.
Oh yeah, the Lin Ring just gives such disgusting buffs. That, what is it, +5 speed when you're engaged is insane. It's so good.
This calls for a spell.
Yeah, I really like a lot of engages touches, especially this, the little touching of the battle arena. Haven't tried Unicorn Overlord in full. I did play the demo when it first came out, and I own it. But it came out at a time where a lot of other games that I was very excited for also came out. Like, I had just picked the Final Fantasy Tactics remake, my favorite game of all time, had just been announced, so I was over the moon about that when I finally picked up Unicorn Overlord. So it's on the back burner at the moment, but I figure I can play it on stream at some point, and that'll be my blind playthrough.
Wow, nice.
I actually agree. I think Engage would have benefited more if it was just a giant crossover game. I think if they had heroes it up, it would have been fantastic. Of just like, yeah, these are a bunch of heroes from across timelines coming together to defeat Super Dragon God, man. We're gonna lean into that. We're gonna go full Goofy. It's gonna be great. Granted, that's also what I thought Fire Emblem Warriors was gonna be, and it was almost right. But they only took from 3 games, so I guess that's fine. I'm not still salty about it all these years later. I've heard insanely good things about Unicorn Overlord, so I'm very excited to play that. And Triangle Strategy, I've heard I specifically would enjoy a lot, so I'm gonna eventually get to that one. I also gotta finish a couple of Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs, though, if I'm being fully honest, because I've been putting off finishing a few of those, and I want to see a bunch of the endings.
That was impressive.
Remain.
Yeah. Hell, they could have had, like, the new Royals, kept them, because I think some of them are pretty good, and I know some of them have some fans. Like, Diamant, I thought was pretty alright. I like Tamara a lot. That ends the positives of what I have to say good about the Royals, I'm sorry. To get the most bang out of him, I'd have to put him in melee, I think. Yeah, Unicorn Overlord is definitely on my list, the short list of games I gotta play. I do also have made an uncomfortably large amount of time for Slay the Spire recently, especially Slay the Spire 2. So we're gonna... The backlog is getting larger, unfortunately. But also I'm back to streaming again, so hopefully that'll help. Yeah, I feel like Engage is gonna kind of fall into the weird middle gap of Fire Emblem games where people remember it, but no one's probably gonna talk about it in a positive light. Yeah, Three Houses is just kind of a cultural phenomenon at this point. We'll still be having Three Houses discourse 15 years down the line about whether Edelgard was right or not.
I'll earn some. You must go.
Who do I want to give this to? We could try for something. Dimitri does get the glow up from post time skip, I'll give you that. I may be a Fear the Deer boy, but that Dimitri's cutscene where he's talking about the warm hands, it melts my cold, cold heart.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Pardon me.
Huh?
You are correct.
Fair. I believe it did with my partner as well, because it's I believe still their background on their laptop.
Thank you.
Well then.
I still remember the first time I saw him snap in the Tomb of Saros when he finds out who the Flame Emperor is. And that cutscene is just like kind of permanently lodged in the back of my brain where he crushes a man's skull with his bare hand.
Hey.
And I'm just like, I am terrified of this man, but also I kind of want to be his best buddy. Give him a high five, give him a hug, tell him everything's going to be alright.
Ah. Yeah.
Wait.
Ah.
Ah.
It's okay, we don't need to take him.
I'm not a child. I'm a grown man.
We don't need Rickon but worse.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Three Houses was not afraid of the heavy themes, and that I will always love it for that, because good lord, they are not afraid to tackle some heavy shit.
Understood.
No.
Oh yeah, Rhea's crash outs are I don't want to say hilarious, but like, you always knew something was fucky with Rhea. So just watching you going like, oh yeah, I was right, hell yeah. And then when you find out why, you're like, oh no, I kind of get it. I feel a little bit like a monster now. Saizo, I love you. You are such a dick. One important thing you're going to learn through my playthrough of Fates, I like the assholes in the group because I don't like a lot of the characters in this game. I think a couple of them could deserve to get kicked down a peg, so I tend to like the characters who do the kicking. Hinoka is existing, and there's a very high likelihood Hinoka will exist for a very long time on my team. Because I have the unconscious bias of her being the entire reason I picked Birthright as my first game. And first of the Fates games. And I kind of regretted it, but Hinoka was cool. Oh, trust me. As someone whose first game was Path of Radiance, I get the bias. That game could actually shoot me in the face, and I would be like, yeah, it's perfect. Oh yeah, barely a character in the story, even in Birthright. Ooh, no, we are not buying 11 brass Naganatas. We'll buy 2 more, actually, because I want to do some fortune. Yeah, Birthright, if your name isn't Takumi or Ryoma, you are not important to the story and for the Royals. One could argue Corrin isn't even that important. The plot just happens around them. This is going to be skill issue, because it's going to represent my problems with using weak units. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics was one of the first games I ever played, and it has stuck in my brain and will not let go, and I could not be happier. It is my favorite game of all time. Oh, actually, we'll do... No. I do magic. Just as a reminder to myself that this weapon is functionally here for no reason. And then, just because I find it funny, this is 80% growth rate. Where is there?
Thank you.
Yeah, Conquest is... For as much as I'll rag on Fates, Conquest is still real good. Yeah. Tactics very much is, the first half of the game is the game kicking you in the face. The second half of the game is you kicking the game back.
Your time. Farewell.
Especially when you start learning and actually knowing what you're doing. Alright. Now I should figure out what I want to do for classes for people. Because Azama's not staying a healer. Azama is going to be a frontliner. Yeah. The Thunder God Cid Orlando himself is my goat. Him coming in with Excalibur that I almost immediately always give to Agrius, and him still being the best unit in my army is great. So, in case you couldn't tell, I have a bias towards Azama. His passive is never going to matter. This skill's never going to matter. This man is going to hit things. I enjoyed a little bit of the MMO, but I didn't have anyone to play it with, unfortunately. So I kind of bounced off of it. Unfortunately, kind of hard. Because I got a very bad recommendation or something. Yeah, we got buff Azama. Where the first character I tried, I started out in a city, and I, for the life of me, could not figure out how to leave it. We got Buff Boy Azama, who will eventually become Dragon Azama. But for now, he's Buff Boy. And Hayato... We turned him into a dragon last time, and he was very fine. But the problem was he didn't really excel at anything. Like, his strength and magic were fine, his speed was bad, and his defense was excellent. So I think I might just let him be a mage this time. The Dark Mage would make his speed awful. Please give me a good mage class. Please. Yeah, I find that's kind of the case with a lot of MMOs where if your friends just kind of dump you in without telling you what to do, it's not great. You tend not to have fun. I do gotta get back to trying it at some point, but it unfortunately re-kicked off my addiction to the Old Republic for my MMO of choice, and that ate up a lot of time, I'm not gonna lie to you. Setsuna. What do you get as a Sky Knight? Terrible strength. Kinda not helpful for you. Outlaw makes you faster, but terrible skill. Oop, that was not the one I meant to look. Fighter. Not a bad option. She's probably what I'm going to have to figure out off stream because, good lord, she's not good. She's so bad to start. And Hinoka. Cavalier's really, really good. Nor Prince might not be a bad idea either, just so I have someone who can use the Dragonstone, and her build kind of lends herself to being just really good at everything. But I do like being able to just use the Guard Naginata off rip. We could make her budget Camilla. We have Camilla at home. Spear Fighter's pretty good, but I don't want to overload on them. Listen, if you could reclass into Wyvern Lord in any game, I'd probably just be Wyvern Lorded out in every game. GBA Wyverns were cracked. You know what? This would give her strength +2. It rounds out her strength really well. We're going to make her a Wyvern. And she may very well be my first promotion, just so that she can get Lances back. We're going to need a brass club for her.
Oh, you're here.
Went right by her.
See ya.
Alright, so we got Setsuna and Hayato to reclass still. The problem with Hayato is he's not really very good at anything off base. And I think... yeah, his passive skills don't really give him much to work... or his starter skills don't really give him much to work with. We could make him Baby Ike. Jesus Christ, +10 to strength. He could be our dragon. He'd be a terrible dragon, but he could be our dragon. Outlaw would make him 4 skill. That's not good. He could be our Pegasus Knight. 3 strength though, or 4 strength though is not good. We don't have a ninja actually. You know what? We're gonna see if we can get Flame Shuriken Hayato to work out. He doesn't need strength. He just needs to survive. 6 attack. Oof. That's gonna be an uphill battle. Howdy. And Setsuna. Another candidate for a character so bad it might just be worth using one of the DLC classes. Yeah, we'll make her baby Lucina. Yeah, I like the way Three Houses did classes. I don't think it's good for every Fire Emblem, but I think specifically for a game where you are specifically teaching your students, I think it's a very fun and good way to do it. I probably wouldn't recommend it for almost any other Fire Emblem because it's so setting specific, but Engage maybe has my favorite reclassing options just because it was limited without feeling restrictive, if that makes sense. We're like, they didn't let you reclass freeform, but they also didn't heavily punish you for it. It was very much a... Oh, he has 15 defense. Never mind. He does not need the HP buff. Skill... He might need, though. He only has 6 of that. Yeah. The only thing is, it's early game if you have characters like Anna, who are terrible in their base class, or Clan, I think is his name, who really wants to be in any class but the class he's in, or what's the kid's name? The British kid, whose passive skill works fantastic in any non-support class. You kind of gotta pick them. John, yeah. You kind of gotta pick which one of them you want online earlier. No, that's fair. I actually don't mind locked classes in games because I'm a big fan of restrictions breeding creativity, wherein sometimes you just gotta play with the hand you're dealt. You gotta figure out the puzzle of how to survive with the units they give you. But I do also really like munchkins my characters. Sorry about my nose, by the way. Allergies have been... Well, maybe not allergies, but just a whole lot of mucus buildup has been kicking my butt.
Listen.
Yes.
Yeah, How Would Your Gold Mary, I think, was just something a lot of people have gravitated to, because she was insane. I had a lot of fun with... what was it? Dark Mage Clan?
Huh?
Where I gave him the Levin sword. It was real good. Yeah, Wyvern Rider Agenda alongside Stride, you could just clear the entire map so quickly. It was fun for a short period of time, but I do restrict myself from using stuff like that in
Well,
future playthroughs just because I do want to actually play the game sometimes and not just cheese it.
yeah.
That's why I also don't use like warp skipping a lot when I go back and play the older Fire Emblems.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And if I remember right, Jordan, you were going through Path of Radiance recently, right? I think I caught a couple of your streams and I was really enjoying them.
Huh? Huh?
I am Izana.
Yes, the Izana.
Ooh, love me some Radiant Dawn. It's a hot mess of a game, but it's fun. Yeah, Wyvern Lord Agenda is just... It's real good.
I see.
Adding Dismount to Wyvern Lords was a mistake. They're too strong with it. We can just get rid of our weakness for flying, by the way. Skill issue.
Come on now.
Thank you so very much. What? Huh?
Yeah, Dawn Brigade starts out real squishy. Especially after late game Path of Radiance, where you feel like an untouchable monster.
Well,
This is
um,
Toodles.
Big sister! What?
Can I kick him in the face real quick, please? For me? Yeah, we got some fates in here.
Please.
Let me at him, I can take him. I'll do it. I'll do it through sheer rage. Nice. What have you been playing? Always looking for other people to follow around.
Sister.
I'm impressed.
How troubling.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Anthony, sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name. I'd feel so bad messing it up. I promise it's genuinely just me being bad at reading.
Huh? Here I am.
Nice. Yeah, I have... I was doing pretty well about beating games because I got through Awakening, Path of Radiance, and Radiant Dawn, and Birthright of all games is the one I'm stalling on. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Hopefully I can catch your next stream too. Love to watch me some Radiant Dawn. Silas, you're kind of slacking lately, so we're gonna bring in the goat. I also do want... Okay, Kazuya's in here. Oh my god, I've also almost been going for 2 hours. Okay. I think I'm actually going to leave it here for the week. I love seeing all of y'all. Thank y'all for popping in. I'm going to try and do, I believe, next Thursday as well. I've been trying to post more of my updates to my Discord for sure. Free to join, all that fun stuff. I got the link that I just dropped in the chat. I am really bad about posting notifications, so if I don't, I am sorry. I'm trying to be better about it. But I try and stream at least once a week to get back into it after a long break of working a lot of overtime. So we can get back to beating Birthright after failing twice now. Thank y'all for hanging out and stopping in. Hope y'all had a good time and hope y'all have a good night.